Hey there. How y'all doing this fine Sunday afternoon? Well, I am about 4 days post-op on my hernia surgery from last week. Things are going well enough, but post-operative recovery requires that I do almost nothing. So you can imagine things. This is driving me a little crazy. So I have some videos that I shot back when we were in Kodiak, Alaska 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I'm going to air those as some short clips about some of the different enjoyable outdoors things we did there over the next few days, just partly to share that with y'all because it's a beautiful place, but also because if I don't do something, I'm either going to drive myself crazy or I'm going to try to go out and walk some and get some exercise, which I tried the other day, and it's not a good thing. I really have to relax and follow the doctor's direction on getting almost no exercise, especially no lifting, no pack on, nothing like that. So anyway, so the first video I'm going to show you is of a hike that we took at White Sands Beach and some other places on the northeastern edge of Kodiak Island. So I hope you enjoy this video clip and hope your day's going okay. So that's North Sister Mountain, and there's Mrs. Data as she and I made our first hike out to White Sands Beach. You might even already be able to tell that along this beach, unlike all the other beaches in Kodiak, which are covered in a kind of black sand that looks like volcanic silt, is volcanic silt. This beach, because the bay is very shallow, ends up with a bunch of white sand on it. And there'll be some other shots from different perspectives later on in this, but it's really a big, wide, shallow beach, which is a popular place for folks to go on the weekends, surrounded by this set of mountains, and it's really quite beautiful. Okay, I'm ready to go back to the trail. It's also only a short hike from the parking lot, like literally a tenth of a mile, to both that beach and then this trailhead. This trailhead and trail take you up the side of the mountain, which was in the focus of the last video, up to a place called Termination Point. Mrs. Data and I were hiking without poles on this day, so we didn't hike all the way out to Termination Point because it actually got a little bit rugged. But we did get to walk by some beautiful flowers, and as you'll see in a minute, some really nice views of the down onto the beach from up above. So we'll capture some of those and then later on try to figure out what they are. Everything suddenly popped green just in the last couple of weeks, so our timing could not have been better. Oh my goodness. And that's White Sands Beach where we were standing earlier. We're about half a mile in towards Termination Point at this point, with North Sister Mountain off in the distance. Had Mrs. Data leading the way all week when we hiked this week because I was already starting to feel that there was some sort of a physical problem in my abdomen, so I was moving pretty slowly already. And this is a couple of days before I realized I had a muscle pull problem. Still well worth the climb though, the views were just magnificent. Part of the trail up in this area is also called the Wildflower Trail. Not this section, but some sections near it. So there are a lot of fairly pristine wildlife in this area, and wildflowers and meadows. This gives you some idea of how steep the grade was coming up that mountain. Might have been part of why it was irritating my abdomen. It was a relatively serious climb. Steeper than I thought it was going to be, at least. Coming to and from Termination Point, you go through a really spooky kind of moss-covered evergreen forest.